This is the patch garden. This is all our corn. It's planted in succession. Every week I plant more. I'm filming this from an iPad, so excuse me if it's shaky. This is our potatoes. On the left is purple potatoes. Down the middle is Yukon Gold. And on the far right is red Pontiac Reds potatoes. These are our tomatoes and carrots. They're not doing very well. I think I figured out what's wrong with them. I figured it out. It's the soil is too acidic. I put a bunch of peat moss in there because I live in the Inland Empire and of California, and it's very, very dry. So this part of the garden stays very dry. So I decided to amend the soil with peat moss, and it became too acidic. So I gotta fix it. I've been putting eggshells in there to fix it, but I think I'm gonna have to lime it or something. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, shoot me a comment. I don't know what to do. And also, these are our onions and some more potatoes shooting up out of that. I planted some potatoes and garlic. I don't know why. I like planting potato plants. They actually do really well for me. These are the three crops that I do well: corn, potatoes, and onions. So if that's all I had, and garlic, if that's all I had ever, I would survive. Granted, it wouldn't be a great existence, but I would survive. And also over here is our topsy-turvies. Doing a very nice, very, very nice. It's getting a little thick. I think I'm going to have to pull some suckers out of there and maybe root them and get new plants, because I'm not getting very much luck with, especially, here, let me get this out of the way, especially pepper seeds. My peppers are not germinating, and I've germinated them since February or January inside the house. This is the only pepper plant I've gotten to germinate. And the only reason it germinated was because I gave up on it and I used the soil that it was in to plant something else. Oh, and here I planted this in February, and there's one little tiny little thing happening here. So we'll see. It was in the house. I gave up, threw it outside. It's really hot out here. It's getting up into the 80s during the day, and at night it's going back down to like the 50s, 40s. But anyway, these are strawberries and gojies. I'm not ready to set those out yet. These are radishes. My little one dug through them, so they're not in order, but that's okay. That will still do good. These are pumpkins. I don't know if you can see them. Pumpkins. Over here, pumpkins. Parsley over here. Brandywine. I don't know if you can see that. Brandywine. Tomatoes. San Marzano. Sunflowers. Cucumbers. And lettuce. And then over here is purple tomatillos. Here. Lettuce. More lettuce. I kind of double planted in this cell here. There's purple tomatillos and corn. So the corn's going to beat the tomatillos. The corn is definitely going to beat the tomatillos. So I'm taking the corn out of there and planting it in the rows over there. That's basically how I'm doing it. I'm sprouting it and getting it to about one more day when it's a little bit higher. And then I'll take it out and I'll take it over there to the corn patch. Over there. And I'll plant it in another, another spot along the row, and I'll have like 10, 10, 10, or 9, because there's only 9 in a cell. Every week I'll plant 9, and I'll just plant it in succession, so by the time, we have our harvest, it's not going to be just like corn, bunch of corn. More tomatoes. I don't know what kind these are. These are last year's tomatoes. I just kind of let them sit in these topsy-turvies. And they died all the way back. They froze. They died all the way back. I cut them down to these nubs. I don't know if you can see it. I have a huge glare, so I can't see what you're seeing. But cut them back to these nubs, and they all came back. This one isn't doing as well. It probably has a soil problem. It's only got that much soil. And it needs to be, spruced up with fertilizers. But that's the seed starts and the topsy-turvies. We finally have bees on our lime tree. There's a bee. Look. I don't know if you can see it. Where is he? Where's this camera? Did he take off? He took off. Well, anyway. Look at all the blossoms. Wow. If every blossom on this tree produces a fruit, it's a bumper crop. This tree is only 3 feet tall. It's got about 1,000 little flower buds. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens. It smells divine. This tree smells so wonderful with these flowers on it. I've never smelled anything so nice. This is my first year of having a tree flower, a citrus tree or anything flower for me. We've only owned this property for 1 year, and this is our 2nd year. And the first year, this plant was very diseased, and I cut it all the way back, and it was growing kind of like on the ground, like a bush, because I guess we have gophers, and they planted it inside of its plastic pot, so it never really got that big, and it just kind of like sprawled out onto the ground. So what we did is I pruned it. I looked at a bunch of pruning things on how to do pruning videos on how to prune trees and stuff, and I just did the best I could, and then all of these flowers popped out. I didn't think it was going to be that good, but I guess I still don't know what I did, but I guess I did something good. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I'll keep you updated on the lime tree. This thing is amazing. Awesome, huh? So these are here, let me get out of here. Concord grapes. One broke dormancy, one has not. I don't know if it's alive or anything, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it. Our raspberry bush, and also our sugar cane. 1 cane turned into 5 canes. Isn't that amazing? The miracle of life. 1 cane into 5 canes. Oh wow, see? Look, we got hummingbirds. Hummingbirds, beautiful. I love hummingbirds. Hey, little hummingbird. Let's not bother him. Let him do his work. Thank you, birdie. And the dirtbag garden still needs work. I haven't done anything to the dirtbag garden, but I will be, and I will keep you updated on the dirtbag garden. But that's all I have for today. Okay, thanks.